Welcome into 9 News at noon. Opening statements have started for a truck driver accused of killing a family of 5 on I-25 nearly 2 years ago. In June of 2022, Jesus Puebla crashed into a car in Weld County, killing a family of 5 on their way back to Wyoming. Puebla did not have a proper commercial driver's license. The trucking company did not have insurance, and the truck did not have working brakes. Today, prosecutors blame Puebla for causing the crash. His team is blaming the truck and the trucking company.
Now, there was only one person who did not slow down or stop. That man sitting right there. The vehicle that was driven by the Godinez Everett's car was hit directly on the rear by the truck driven by that man.
The evidence is going to show you that the person that caused these 5 tragic deaths is not in this courtroom. Mr. Puebla is not at fault in this accident. This truck was a Frankenstein truck. The braking system on this truck was not the one that came out of the Kenworth manufacturing plant.
Puebla is facing 5 counts of vehicular homicide. We have a crew in the courtroom right now, and we'll keep you updated throughout the day on air, online, and streaming on 9 News Plus. New this noon, we've learned the person arrested Monday in an armed carjacking and fatal crash is a teen. Aurora police tell us they are 17 years old. Aurora police says the suspect ran from them and then caused a deadly crash. Police tell us it was around 7 o'clock on Sunday night. They responded to a report of an armed carjacking near 23rd and Dallas. Officers say they found the stolen car and tried to stop the teen, but they took off and crashed into another car at Dayton and 19th, killing the driver. Police will not be releasing the name of the suspect because they are a minor. One lane is still shut down on westbound 76 in Commerce City near 74th. We're taking a live look from CDOT at the Vasquez camera, and you can see we are still at a crawl. Honestly, things started slowing down around 5:15 this morning, and they haven't stopped. So just on the other side of this camera, we've got a left lane closed. So we're all funneling down to one lane, and we're learning from CDOT it could be several days before things fully reopen. What we know right now is that a semi-truck hit the Dahlia Street Bridge Monday afternoon. Now, while there was damage there, CDOT says that bridge is still safe. CSP says they don't know if anyone was hurt in the crash. The semi-truck hit the outer edge of the Dahlia Street Bridge, and a large piece of construction equipment toppled over on the interstate. Engineers were called in to evaluate the damage. Now, aside from the 76 lane closure, a northbound lane is also closed on Dahlia. Delays are expected, especially during the morning and afternoon commutes. 2 people possibly connected to business burglaries are now in custody after a search near Castle Rock. You're looking at video from Sky 9 earlier this morning. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office and Castle Rock Police were searching for the suspects on the Waverton Ranch north of the Meadows subdivision in Castle Rock. The Sheriff's Office says 2 people ran from a stolen car. They say the car was also tied to 2 burglaries. The suspects were taken into custody around 7:30 this morning. So far, no other information has been released. And we want to take a live look across the state this hour from the high country to the metro area. Still seeing those snow-capped mountains, but no snow on our roads. Spring is literally knocking on our door. Keely Chalmers with us this noon. What, 9:06 tonight? It's officially spring.
9:06 tonight, spring begins, but it is certainly feeling like spring out there right now with a nice blanket of snow on the ground. But those temperatures today and over the next several days are going to really do a good job at helping to melt that snow. We've got beautiful blue skies out over downtown Denver right now. We're sitting at 57 degrees out at DIA. 58 in Colorado Springs, already in the 60s. Ray, Greeley, Lyman, 65 in Lamar, 65 also in Springfield. We're in the 30s and 40s up there in the high country. Taking a look at our satellite radar, and it is quiet. Hey, what we're paying attention to is still we have this closed low. This is what brought us the heavy snow several days ago. It is closed low, so it is not attached to the jet stream. It is just kind of lingering down here across the southwest desert. It is gradually going to push off to the east, but as it sits there, it's going to feed us a little bit of moisture in the form of light snow, some isolated snow showers, but only to the high country over the next couple of days. So your forecast for today as we usher in spring, 9:06 tonight, sunny skies with a high of 63. But again, there is a system off the west coast that will be bringing us precipitation in the form of snow as well. We'll talk more about that coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
We're just soaking up the sun today, Keely. Thank you so much. He will forever be 13. Right now, family and friends of Alex Makowitz are celebrating him one last time. Services for the Highlands Ranch teenager started at noon today. The 7th grader was heading to school on March 6th when a car hit him at the corner of Highlands Ranch Parkway and Veniford Ranch Road. He was riding his one wheel. It's similar to a skateboard in the crosswalk. Last weekend, Alex's family honored him with a memorial filled with cars, and his friends spoke about how much they'll miss Alex.
It's just been hard going to school and his desk being empty because, he used to sit there.
Alex's friends and family are hoping to see changes along the road where Alex was hit. Deputies say the driver, Ruben Morones, was not speeding or impaired when that crash happened. They think sun glare might have been a problem. Right now he's facing charges of careless driving causing death. Following today's service, there will be a motorcycle procession escorting Alex and his family to the cemetery at 1 o'clock this afternoon. There is a stretch of 270 that was built back in the 60s, and it's never had an upgrade. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez is looking at those needed improvements.
Yeah, so I-270 is a busy interstate. It connects from I-25 to I-70, and CDOT says that there is way more traffic than what this area was originally designed for, which is why they need to make these major improvements. So if you take a look at your screen right now, 12 of those bridges are considered to be in poor condition. 8 of them, located between Vasquez and York Street, are deteriorating. Adams County leaders and CDOT say some of the bridges have holes in them and concrete falling through I-270 to roads down below, which poses a threat for anyone passing through, so not only drivers but pedestrians as well. I-270 was built in the 60s and remains the only highway interstate to never receive a full upgrade. So it could take a couple $100 million over the next few years in order to complete critical projects. So now county officials and CDOT are pushing for federal funding.
There are Suncor and other heavy industries right along this corridor. It's supposed to be an evacuation route, but the roadway itself is not maintained very well. It is deteriorating. So for this roadway to be a safe evacuation route, major improvements have to be done to the shoulders, the entrance ramps, exit ramps. The whole thing needs to be improved.
Now, while the county waits for that federal funding, CDOT is working to complete what's called an EIS, an environmental impact statement. What they're trying to do is finish that by 2025, and then a construction, hopefully, if it all goes well, would start in 2026. For now, I'm right along I-270. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
Brianna, thank you. New this noon, former President Donald Trump is suing ABC News and anchor George Stephanopoulos for defamation. The suit is over a recent interview Stephanopoulos had with Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Mace, a South Carolina Republican who has endorsed Trump, is a rape survivor. Stephanopoulos asked her how she could justify endorsing Trump after a jury found he sexually abused writer E. Jean Carroll in '96. Stephanopoulos asserted in the interview that Trump raped Carroll. The jury found Trump sexually abused her, sufficient to hold him liable for battery, but did not find he had raped her. The judge in the case did conclude the claim that Trump raped Carroll was, quote, substantially true. Mace defended her support for Trump by noting it was a civil case, not criminal.